going on? So I did a little video where I talked about this thing, how I liked it. It was low key. Had it for a while. Here, wait up. Guess I'll just go over it again. Ixnay on that other video. It's kind of crap anyway, right? Oh man, how many of you hear a belt buckle and get all like nervous and shit? Anybody else? I do. And I'm like, oh shit, it's just me. Anyways, check that out. Once upon a time, Swiss Army knives came with a sheath like this and a little fire steel clamshell package, the whole 9 yards. And I got this one at Walmart. It was originally a lot wider and stretched out, so I cut the stitch line was originally out here. So then I just cut it all and then added a bunch of new stitch holes and squeezed it up to kind of make it work, and it does. And over time, that little belt loop kind of got stretched out too much where it was wonky on my belt. And I did fix it, but it's just, then again, it didn't work out. So just cut a new, more hardy piece of leather and put that in there. Works out. How many of you guys modify your own stuff? Because all I meet are people who throw it away and buy new. I mean, it must be very, very nice. But I've always had to fix my stuff. So, yeah. This thing's kind of cool. It's got character. It's old. It's rugged. And it works. It was a lot uglier, actually, when I first bought it. It was all hard and, like, dried out. And other than, I guess this looks a little wonky. That looks a lot cleaner than it did in the clamshell package after however many years. Anyways, I like it because, people used to see me with the Swiss Army knife on my belt and that bright red ass sheath. And they, would just get a kick out of it and laugh. But, whatever. It's like the ultimate gray man. They'd laugh, but at the same, and then that's a good thing, in a sense, because it's better than somebody being scared. Because I'm looking all tactical and shit. Yeah, and then I was able to I'm able to just go about my day. It's almost like he's got a Swiss Army knife. And they just kind of don't think about anything else. This is a Cavendish from the tinderbox. Oh, and by the way, this is a buck toothpick. If you smoke a pipe, this is a 385 toothpick. I usually have a check tool when I do, but if I'm trying to feel relaxed and, I don't know, I want to feel cool to myself, I use my toothpick because it's the perfect pipe tool. Like poke, an ember, and then you have a tamper right there. But anyways, a lot of people can't keep these going. A lot of people older than me, they're like, oh, I can't keep my pipe going. They just don't know how. So you see me light it a lot in the beginning, and then I tamped it down and put it out. That little carbon layer on top is what you want. You don't want, it's not going to stay going, but now it'll stay going. So you put it on, you puff it really good, you put it out. Now we make some hot coals, just like a campfire. Make sense? And then it's like 3 pinches and how you put it in there. Yeah, some people say, well, not some, a lot. Like you put 1 pinch in there, pack it in fairly firm. Then you put another pinch in there, you pack it in a little firmer, then you put 1 more pinch in, and pack that in really hard. That works, depending on the bowl size and your experience, I guess. I love a Cavendish. I do like some Latakia. I got some Frog Morton still in an open tinned, McClellan's Tobacco Company before they went out of business. It was like perfect timing because I had gotten into pipe smoking and different kinds of blends, and I was traveling all across the eastern part of the United States. And at the height of my kind of adventures with pipes and tobacco blends, I got wind that McClellan's was going out of business. And so, since I was already on these adventures, I kind of just stocked up. It was lucky. So I got some Frog Morton from McClellan's. What else? A few other ones. The labels fell off of them because they used those paper labels. And I wasn't really a connoisseur at the time. I was just like, fear of missing out. So I stocked up on some, and I like it, but it's heavy on Latakia. I mean, for those of you that don't know, it's fermented for a little bit longer, the tobacco. And it has this, and it's almost flavored because, yeah, it's a very dark tobacco, and it has a very, very, very unique taste. People say it tastes like you're smoking leather. I love leather. I don't like smoking it, but I don't think it tastes like that. It kind of tastes like more chemicals. Like the plant matter is just decomposed into its finer constituents, and it's evident when you smoke it. But that's why I like if you see a tinderbox anywhere, it's like a tobacco cigar shop. It's called the Tinderbox. You need to go in there and check it out. They got a bunch of like basket pipes you can get there to start out, like $15 to $30, and a whole assortment of house blends where they blend and flavor the tobacco. And the thing about pipe tobacco, or what I learned, is it's like cigars are kind of heavy and they're dedicated. Like you just kind of got to sit there with the cigar for a while, and you're stuck wherever you are. The aroma is very nice, but I equate pipe tobacco to more of like a hookah, because there are certain like notes and flavors and shit that they have. So like what I'm smoking now, is a Cavendish, and it's very sweet. I enjoy it. It's probably my favorite one. Yeah, it's just a Cavendish from Tinderbox. It's their house blend. It is like a fine cigar with a wisp of like kind of the lightness of a hookah too. So you kind of have that pleasantness. I don't want to say vape because it's not vape, but it's kind of like that lighter note, like when you're puffing. And I was camping a lot when I started pipe smoking, and I saw the utility in it also because my brain just works that way. For one, I love Zippos, but when I'm camping and being real, mini Zippos, metallic colors so you can see it. I had that one for years. My brother gave me that one for my birthday one year, and yeah, they're just a lot better. Because, I mean, this is not better. I mean, obviously you have more, but it's just more compact, especially on the trail. So the utility, back to this, I'm rambling. So My lighter runs out of juice. I have a flint there. Look how easy it is to keep this going if you know what you're doing. Sorry if you're offended if I look younger than you and I know how to smoke a pipe. I've met those types. Yeah, so I'm traveling from base camp to camp or wherever. I'm just on a hike going through the Appalachians. Well, I'm done with this camp and I'm done with this fire. My lighter runs out. I'm just gonna smoke a pipe. And next thing you know, I just have this ember. I can carry it with me as far as I go because these things last about 45 minutes, depending on how you pack it, to an hour. So if you gradually puff on it, kiss it, like they say. What's the difference between this and starting your fire? So when I get to my new camp, I'm gonna be like, all right, cool. That was a good smoke. Set up my little tinder pile. Pow. Let's get it going. So there's utility in it too. It's a nice hardwood briar. It's a burl from a tree over there in Europe. It's the root part. It's very fire resistant. They soak it in water for almost a year, I think almost 2. I don't want to I don't speak unless I know. So I'm thinking it's like a year they'll soak it in water. The entire log, the blank, and then after a year they'll take it out, and if there's a crack in it, then they won't use it. But if they make a pipe out of it, that means it was waterlogged for a whole year without expanding, contracting, or anything. So it's a very stable wood, and as such, it's very strong. The tight grain density, so it resists burning. It's not foolproof though. So a lot of times when you're smoking a pipe, what you should do is take the ashes, like I do, and kind of spread them on an even layer all the way around the bowl of your pipe until you're done. This carbon layer is going to protect your pipe and also season it. This is how you get a pipe that'll last 100 years. You know, those old estate pipes that you find. It's because they took care of them. They did stuff like this. So anyways, a little carbon layer is good to blow out all the extras. Or just let it fall out. Looks like I got some tobacco on the bottom, but I'm not gonna smoke that. I'm good. That was a nice little 10-minute smoke. I quit smoking cigarettes. And I do still vape, but this is different. For instance, I don't care what you think, this is what I think and what I buy and what I know and what I've researched, but the particular varieties of tobacco I buy are organic, and it's the same, and it's a very calming ritual for me. I enjoy it. It's not a habit, it's a ritual. And yeah, non-GMO. You ever look into that? Like the kind of tobacco that they put in cigarettes, like, you know, those cancer sticks? And then the kind of tobacco that they put in other stuff, or the kind of varieties of tobacco that are out there. Wouldn't it be some shit if we're smoking the wrong variety? Or they put a certain variety of tobacco in cigarettes, which I won't get into that. But there are other varieties of tobacco out there. Different notes, different flavors, different uses. Some of them have been known to be, you gotta do your own research, but some of them have been known to have been used in like a therapy for some kind of ailment. So it's used properly, it's medicinal. Nicotine comes in clutch. It's a vasoconstrictor, so for hemorrhaging, if you know. Yeah, anyways. I'm not going to get too much into that. This turned out pretty cool. I did the same effect I did on that other one. Here. So I used a different type of hide for this sheath. The other one was a full grain. This one's more of a hide, raw hide. And I like the effect still, but it turned out a lot different, obviously. So I'm gonna keep practicing, keep playing around with it. But I learned a lot. And this is still rugged, like crazy rugged. So, yeah, that's it. Like and subscribe, of course. Tell your friends. Take it easy. Live long and prosper.